Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast. Bedtime stories for boys and girls for when the lights go out. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for a story? Are you all tucked up and ready for another Lights Out bedtime story? Well, tonight's story comes to you on day 19 of Awesome Author August. A new story every single night in the 31 days of this 8th month, August. And it's my birthday on the weekend. And tonight's story, you're in for a treat here, if you stay awake. Tonight's story is called Sleep Like a Tiger by Mary Logue, illustrated by Pamela Zagarinsky. Once upon a time. Once, there was a little girl who didn't want to go to sleep, even though the sun had gone away. She told her mother, "I'm not tired." She told her father, "I'm just not sleepy." And so they nodded their heads and said she didn't have to go to sleep, but she had to put on her pajamas. And she picked out her favorite pajamas that matched the night sky. "I'm still wide awake," she announced. Her parents said that was fine, but she would have to wash her face and brush her teeth. So she did. It felt good to be nice and clean. Then, because she loved climbing into her bed, she did, stretching her toes down under the crisp sheets, lying as still as an otter floating on a stream. "Does everything in the world go to sleep?" she asked. "Yes," her parents told her. "Our dog is sleeping right now, curled up in a ball on the couch where he's not supposed to be. And the cat is fast asleep, stretched out in front of the fireplace, the warmest spot in the house." "What about bats?" she asked. "They don't sleep, not at night." Her parents agreed, but during the day they fold their wings and tuck their heads and sleep hanging upside down in the safest place in the barn. "Do whales sleep?" she asked. "Yes, they swim slowly around and around in a large circle in the ocean and sleep." "Tiny snails?" she asked. "They curl up like a cinnamon roll inside their shell." "Even grizzly bears?" she asked. "Bears are mighty sleepers. They make a cozy den under the snow and sleep through the winter." "All winter? That's too long," she said. "Most animals just sleep through the night," her parents said, tucking her in. "I know an animal that sleeps a lot," the little girl told them. "What animal is that?" her parents asked. "The tiger in the jungle. When he's not hunting, he finds some shade, closes his eyes and sleeps. That way he stays strong." Her parents nodded. "Sleep is good for that." Then they kissed her, turned out the light, and stood in the doorway. "I'm still not sleepy," she told them. "We know," they agreed. "You can stay awake all night long." They left her door open a crack. The little girl's bed was warm and cozy. A cocoon of sheets, a nest of blankets. Unlike the dog on the couch, she was right where she was supposed to be. She wiggled down under the covers until she found the warmest spot, like the cat, in front of the fire. She folded her arms like the wings of a bat. Then she circled around like the whale. Then she snuggled deep as a bear, the deep sleeping bear, and curled up, all snail-like. And like the strong tiger, she fell asleep. The end. Wow. Well, if you're still awake now, who knows how long you're going to be awake. You might be awake all night. That was a great book, Day 19 in awesome author August. Sleep Like a Tiger by Mary Logue. Good night.